Good. Okay. Great. Okay, so I think we're about ready to get started. So let's go ahead and put on warm-up gear. We'll put on warm-up gear and we'll start with our, like we did on Thursday, with just a block of work, warm-up of about 5 minutes. So we're going to start 5-minute warm-up, 70 to 80 RPMs, just like we did the other day. Now, how did you feel the other day, Stacey? Did you feel pretty good? Because I know we talked about it on Thursday afternoon, but I'm wondering about Thursday. How did you do the rest of the day? Did you do okay?
Yeah, I
Good.
did fine. Yeah, it was a good ride. It was
Good.
hard, but good.
Okay. And Mike, you did okay too? You did pretty well. Yeah.
Did fine.
Good. And Kimmy, remind me, were you with us on Thursday? I don't think, were you with us on Thursday? No. But you were with us on Tuesday, not Thursday, right? Okay. And Pamela, I know that you had to step away, but you want to give it a go again?
Well, I have my watch now, so I'm going to keep it under. I have to stay under 125 because at 125, I start to get like the symptoms. Like,
that's fine. Then that's what we're going to do. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. So we'll watch that together. Alrighty. So 5-minute warm up, 70 to 80 RPMs, warm up gear only. So we're going to start out light. And that's basically how we're going to be working this class. We're going to do a fairly easy zone 2 ride today. So we're going to be keeping the heart rates on the lower end. So that'll work out, I think, for everybody today. We'll be doing some short accelerations, maybe accelerating a little bit for maybe like 45 seconds, pull back 15 seconds just to kind of get ourselves warmed up and ready to go. I think you guys, it'll go fast and I think it'll be a good ride. So thanks for coming and let's keep it going. 70 to 80 RPMs, warm up gear.
So did you hear from Phil? I'm surprised he's not here.
He has his training session today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he texted me last night, excuse me, to remind me, which was nice of him. So anyway, yeah, so he does his training session with his personal trainer today.
Okay.
So yeah, and I know, Pamela, you work with a personal trainer, right?
I do.
Yes. And Kimmy, do you work with a personal trainer too? Okay. So, and do you find that beneficial?
I do.
Good. How about you, Kimmy?
I do. He's just great. He's been so helpful.
Good. Oh, I'm loving that. So as we continue to ride right here, tell us a little bit more about what you do in your personal training sessions. Kimmy?
Well, I'm thinking, so he's a massage therapist and a physical therapist, and he knows about biomechanics and exercise. And so we do all kinds of things. Like Thursday, we did balance, strength training for the upper back, and my hips are a problem, so he works with those. Yeah, he just says whatever I needed that day.
That's great. That's really great. How about you, Pamela? What do you usually do?
She used to come to my house, and we did a combination. I like a rower and weight training and those kinds of things. But she subsequently did this FST, which is fascia stretch. And so now half of the session is FST, which is really, and it's really good for me because I have big problems with rigidity. I found that fascia stretching has made a big difference. And then half of it was just like weight training.
I think that's great. Fascia training, I think training is definitely becoming a more talked about opportunity for people.
Fascia stretch is a different kind of table, and she kind of uses her body and stretches me.
Isn't that great?
It's so different than how I used to just regular big stretch.
And stretching yourself versus having someone stretch you is so different.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Oh, thank you for sharing all that.
Yeah, no, it made a big difference.
Good, good. Good morning, Susan. We're just chatting about personal training sessions and we're warming
Good
up
morning.
70 to 80 RPMs with warm-up gear only. So that's where we are right now. So we have about 40 seconds, and if you're not ready to move into the first stage with us, don't worry about it, okay? Just come when you're ready. Are you gonna keep it low-key today?
Yes, and my arthritis is difficult, so yeah,
I'm sorry about that.
that's all right. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I am where I am.
okay, okay.
Thanks.
Well, we're gonna have a fairly, let's not call it easy, because it's never easy to go high cadence, but less difficult ride. Let's put it like that. So, all right, so we're about ready to move right into the first stage. So we're gonna try to get to 80 RPM. So if you're at 80 RPMs, I'd like for you to stay at 80 now, just with warm-up gear. And we're gonna continue on for another 5-minute block of work with the first stage. So at any time you want to pause for a moment, sit up, posture break it back, or if you want to grab a drink of water, anytime all the way through that, feel free to do that through the first stage. Great. We are really glad you're here today. I know that summer gets difficult for all of us to meet, so sometimes we just have our lives are so much more fun in the summertime. I don't know why, but they are. So I'm really glad you're here. Glad you're here. All righty, so about 15 more seconds. So this is where we talk about accelerations. So we're gonna get off this 80 RPM opportunity, and let's accelerate towards 85. And if you can get to 90, let's go ahead and do that. So let's go right now. So let's give it a little bit of an acceleration. So we're gonna do a 15-second acceleration to 90. And then a pullback for 45 at 80. Let's do that now. Pull it back, 80 RPMs right here. Good job. So let's hold this. This is all done with base gear. This is all done with base gear. Good. Okay, so 35 more seconds at 80. So we're going to do that again. And this next opportunity when we accelerate will be 30 seconds, and then we'll pull back for 30 seconds, and then we're going to kind of flip the opportunity. So in 20 seconds, we'll be accelerating one more time to 90. Hi, Susie, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Sorry I'm late.
No
Okay.
worries there, no worries. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. When you have to sleep when you can sleep, right?
Yep.
5 seconds to go. Here we go, 90 RPMs. Let's accelerate. You've only got base gear or warm-up gear on. Let's go to 90. Great, good, good. 90 RPMs for 30 seconds. Great job. Everyone's heart rate staying low, right? Yeah. Yes, good. I wanted to. Good. 15 more seconds to go. So we started with the 15-second acceleration. Now it's a 30-second acceleration. Great work. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and pull it back 80 for 30 seconds. Great job. Great job, great job, great job. Okay, so starting out, we're not adding resistance. We're keeping the resistance right with our warm-up or base gear. Unless you feel like your pedal stroke is out of control as you accelerate, then you would probably add a touch of resistance to the right. But it's not necessary, not necessary. Okay, so finishing this up 8 seconds, okay? Now, when we go to 90, we're gonna stay there for 45 seconds with a pullback of 15. Let's do that now. 45 seconds at 90 RPMs. Good job. Excellent job. So now with this 45-second acceleration, you may begin to feel just a little bit of a workload added in. And it's only because of the time we're there. So we're 20 seconds in. Good job. Good, 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 good. Good. All right, 25 seconds in. How's everybody doing so far? Pretty good? Okay. So far, so good? And we have 10 more seconds to go. Great job. Good job. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Now pull this back to 80 RPMs and hold. Good job. Excellent. How's everybody doing? So far, so good, right? Okay. So in 8 seconds, we will be accelerating to 90. We'll hold for a minute before recovery. So let's begin that now. Okay, so now we have 90 for 1 minute. and then we'll have a pullback to 70 RPMs, and we'll have a 2-minute recovery. So the harder, longer work is at the end, but all we're trying to do is start to build up that oxygen demand so we can start to lift that heart rate up in a nice, easy fashion. Nothing jumping high, nothing, you know, kind of dropping low. It's just gonna all be maintained all the way through the class. 25 seconds to go. Yeah. Norma, how are you, honey?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to see
Look,
you.
pretty hot here. Pardon me?
Good to see you.
Oh, thank you. Good to be here.
Good, I'm glad. Okay, we have 10 more seconds at 90. We're getting ready to pull back to 70 RPMs. You don't have any gear to take away. All right, bring it back. Heart rate, 70 RPMs, bring it back. Okay, we've got 2 minutes to recover at 70 RPMs. Pamela, what was your heart rate there?
115.
Good. Mike?
97.
Okay, great. Stacy?
118.
Good. Kimmy?
96.
96. And what was your highest output there?
47.
Okay, great. That's helpful. Okay, Susan, what was your heart rate?
119.
Thank you. Good. Paulina and Susie, we'll catch you. We'll catch you on the next one, okay? And Norma, we'll catch you on the next one as well. Okay, so this is where we hydrate. This is where we prepare for stage 2. So we've gone through a 5-minute warm-up and a 5-minute block of work on stage 1. Stage 2 will be similar, but it will be just a bit longer. So it'll be 6-minute block of work, but with these short accelerations. So everyone's heart rate looked really good on that last pull through. So what we want to do is we want to maybe add a touch of resistance to the right as we begin the second stage. So we'll start, you know, back at 80. We'll add 1 gear to the base gear if that's possible. Susan, don't feel like you have to do this because your heart rate was 119 at that point. Maybe you're not wanting to go much higher. Okay. So Susan, it's okay just to leave it where it was. Alrighty, so yeah, of course, 30 seconds to go. So if you've got another drink that you want to have, just go ahead and use that right now. Paulina, how are you, honey?
I'm fine.
Good,
Fine.
nice, good to
A
see
little
you.
bit late, right?
That's okay, no worries, you're here. That's all that counts. 15 seconds to go. Okay, so let's start picking the pace back up to 80 and hold 80. We're going to add on 1 more gear. So now we have base gear plus 1. Good. Now let's stay here for 3, 2, and 1. You should be right where you need to be with that base gear at 80 RPMs. Okay, we're going to hold this for 45 seconds. We're going to repeat what we did in the first stage. 45 seconds at 80, 15 seconds at 90, 30, 30, and then we'll flip. We'll flip the 45 and 15. But we've got 1 more additional resistance turn, so it's going to feel a little bit harder, but you may be ready for that. And it's also going to feel harder just because of the length of time that we're there at that 90 RPM. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to go. So you're at 80 RPMs, you're setting your foundation for success, shoulders down, chest up. When you push the pedal stroke, do it with both feet equally. Let's go now. 90 RPMs for 15 seconds. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. 8 seconds to go. Great work. Great work. 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, pull it back. 80 RPMs. We have a 30-30 split. So 30 seconds at 80, 30 seconds at 90. All of these, as you've noticed, are 1-minute blocks of work inside the stage. Good, good. Alrighty, so in 15 seconds, we're gonna hold that 90 RPMs for 30 seconds. So we're doubling up on the effort. Time under tension, that's what it's all about. Alrighty, here we go. Now, 90 RPMs for 30 seconds. Great job. Excellent job. Nice smooth rotation of the pedal stroke. How's everybody doing here? Everyone okay? Good, 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 good. Mike, how are you doing at 90? Are you doing pretty good? Okay, that's all right. Okay, you got 10 more seconds to go. You're at 90. You're starting to feel the effort, right, Stacy?
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back, please. Pull it back, please, to 80 RPMs. Okay, great. 30 seconds. Now, anytime you want to you pull back to 80 and you want to get a drink of water, always feel free to do that. You don't have to wait for me to call for that before you do it. We want to stay ahead of these, hydration stations if you need to. No worries there. Okay, 8 seconds to go. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to accelerate, please. 90 RPMs for 45 seconds. 90 RPMs for 45 seconds. Great job. Good. So 90 for 45 seconds. Good. And then it will be 80 for 15 seconds. So now we're really working hard at 90. Pamela, where's your heart rate right here?
117.
Oh, good. That's holding steady. Great. Stacy, where's your heart rate right here?
118.
Good. Oh, interesting. Kimmy, where's your heart rate right here?
99.
Okay. Susan, where's your heart rate right here?
115.
115. Okay. Now, everyone pull it back 80 RPMs for 15 seconds. Great job. All right. How you feeling? So far, so good? All right, good.
Turn a fan on. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Let's go 90 RPMs, 1 minute. 90 RPMs for 1 minute. Okay, so no longer does it feel like any kind of playtime. It feels like work. It feels like work. Good job. 15 more seconds. You'll be halfway through it. Good. You're at 90 RPMs. You've got base gear +1 or warm up gear +1 if that's available to you. Bless you. Okay, so you're halfway through it. Can you continue? 90 RPMs. Pamela, what's happening to the heart rate?
118.
118. It stays nice. It's staying nice. Stacy, what's happening to your heart rate?
121.
All right, that's really good, Stacy. I'm so sorry, honey, but that's really good. 15 seconds to go. Stay right here, guys. Susie, where's your heart rate?
106.
106. Okay, coming up. Nice and easy. Okay, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 80 RPMs. Hold it here. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Susan, what happened to your heart rate there?
118.
118. Good. And how about you, Mike? What's your heart rate?
103.
That's perfect. And Polina, where's your heart rate, love?
101.
101. That's great. Okay, we're starting to come up. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay. All right. So we have 35 more seconds at 80. Okay. So we kind of pushed the envelope, recruited more muscle fibers, brought the heart rate up. And now what we're doing is we're kind of settling back down again. Let's check in to see how efficient the heart rate is now or the heart muscle is now. Great. All right, 18 seconds to go. But remember, we start earlier on Saturdays, right? That can make a difference. Hydration can make a difference, right? How you slept can make a difference. All those things can make a difference. All right, here we go. Last 30 seconds, we go back to 90. Let's go now. Last 30 seconds of the stage, we go back to 90. So now we're at 30 seconds at 90 RPMs to finish up. Good, good. We'll get recovery in 20 seconds. When we pull back to recovery, we'll be taking that resistance off. We want to check in right now with where our output is, where our heart rates are, what gear that we have. In 5, we'll be checking in. 4, 3, 2, and recover. 70 RPMs, take your resistance off. We're going to take 3 minutes to recover here. That's going to be a long time. That's good. Mike, well, how did you do?
107.
That's up, honey. That's really up for you. Or what was the highest RPM you achieved?
80.
That's good. That's good, sweetie. Pamela, how about you?
My heart rate was 121. My
Oh.
resistance was 31. My highest output was 80.
Man, nothing wrong with that, Pamela. That's great. That's really great. Stacy, how about you?
Got to 122 and output was, it was either 73 or 75.
Okay, well that's close, sure.
Yeah.
Were you at 30?
31.
31. Kimmy, how about you, honey?
Well, I got off the bike for a while, so it's a little bit, it was 98.
Okay. That's okay, honey. That's okay. Susan, how about you?
115, and I'm gonna go get a fan.
Okay, good. We're all struggling with the heat today. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Polina, how about you, honey?
102.
102. Were you able to get to 90, sweetie?
Oh, no, no.
No. Okay, I know it's Saturday. It's hard. It's hard. Susie, how about you?
106.
Okay, great. And where's your resistance?
It was at 12.
Okay, good. That's really good. Norma, how about you, honey?
Resistance was 24.
Uh-huh.
Cadence, RPMs were 80,
Mm-hmm.
pretty low still. And
okay.
output was about 39.
Good. Where was your heart rate, honey?
It was 80, 78 or 80.
Oh, that's
And
good. That's good. That's
Not very
okay.
high.
No, it's all right. It's okay, Norma. That's perfect. That's perfect. Well, great job, you guys there. That was really, really good. Really good. So you're recovering, you're preparing for the next stage. So Stacy, we don't want you any higher than 122. So the output that you'll be achieving, no higher than what it was, 73, 75. Pamela, we're pretty close to that high end number. So let's keep that in mind as we move through. Kimmy, it's up to you if you want to start to build it just a little bit, up to you. And Susie, how's your hip?
I'm cautiously optimistic because it feels a bit better, but I know that I have exercises I have to do to get it better. Like I can't just rely on the cortisone.
Sure. Oh, sure. I understand that. But let's see how you're feeling after this class. We don't want to do anything that's going to make you take a few steps back, okay? We want to make sure this is beneficial and not beneficial. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, kiddos, so here we go. The resistance that you had on the last effort. Resistance you had on the last effort. We have a 4-minute block of work here. We're going to start at 90 RPMs. So we're going to work our way down. 90 RPMs, same resistance, the highest resistance you had on your last effort, 1 minute at 90. So we're working our way. We start at the top. Now we're doing descending interval. Okay. We did ascending interval on the first 2 stages. Now descending intervals. And I love descending intervals. I love them. All right. Whenever I teach this class, I absolutely love it. I just love the workload that we use. I love the heart rate. I think it benefits everybody. And it will do the same thing for you guys. 18 more seconds to go. Good job. 15 seconds to go at 90. Pamela, watch your heart rate. 10 seconds to go. What is it?
Just 116.
That's good. That's good. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Keep the resistance. 80 RPMs. Great. You have 15 seconds at 80. 15 seconds at 80. Good job. Good. All right. 5 seconds to go. We're going to go back up to 90. Okay. Now 90 RPMs for 45 seconds. Good job. So all we're doing is we're just doing what the hardest part first, and then as we move through the stage, that effort will drop. Should feel like it's dropping. All righty. I'm not going to say, I can't tell you how you feel. You're the only one who knows how you feel. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Now pull it back. 80 RPMs for 15 seconds. Good job. Good. So you only have 2 more minutes of this stage. That's all you've got. 2 more minutes of the stage. Good. So we did 1 minute. Now we did 45. Now we're going to do 30. Let's go now. 30 seconds at 90. Stacy, where's your heart rate?
121.
Oh, perfect. Good job. Stay right here. Okay. Nice work. We have 15 more seconds to go at 90. Good job, good job, good job. 10 seconds to go at 90. Good, good, good. Good. Okay, 5 seconds to go at 90. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Pull it back. 80 RPMs, 30 seconds. Good job. How are you doing? How you feel? Feel okay? Good job.
Great.
Everyone's doing great. Great, 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 great. Okay, we did 1 minute, we did 45, and we just finished up the 30. Now, stay here, you're doing great. You're doing great. Okay, now we're going to do 15 seconds at 90. Get ready in 3, 2, 15 seconds at 90. Good job. Good. 15 seconds at 90. What I'm going to have you do in 10 seconds is check in with the heart rate. And then we're going to have 2 heart rates to report there. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Check out with the heart rate. 80 RPMs, last 45 seconds of the stage. Good job. 80. Good. So you can see what just happened, right? Lifted that heart rate up. Now let's see what happens as we stay at 80 RPMs. We kind of talked about this a little bit on Thursday too, didn't we? Yeah. 25 seconds to go. It's so interesting the way we respond to these workloads. Really, really good. 18 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. We're going to be recovering again. Great job. 10 seconds to go. We're almost through it. So you have 1 heart rate. Remember this heart rate that I asked you to remember. And 4, 3, 2, recover. Get another heart rate. 70 RPMs, take your resistance off. Good work, good work. Norma, tell me about you, honey.
Heart rate is 81
Mm-hmm.
and output is 35.
Okay. Did you basically stay at 81 the whole time?
Did I make it what?
Did you stay at that 81 heart rate the whole time?
Yes, I didn't, well, 7980, 7980.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Your beta blocker is really working. That's absolutely great. Good job. Susie, how about you?
115 was the highest,
Okay, and then what was it at 80 then when we pulled back?
about 107.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Good job. Paulina, how about you?
111 at
Good
80.
job. Good job. Excellent job. Susan, how about you?
I was off the bike, but 110 and 96.
That's okay. I saw it. It's okay. It's okay. Kimmy, tell me about you.
103 and 99.
103 and 99. So 103 at the 90 and 99 when you pull back to 80. Now,
Yeah.
all right, tell me what your resistance is.
My resistance was 26.
Okay, great. Are you up for going up to 27 or 28 on the next one?
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, but now it's warm in there, so be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Stacy, how about you?
124 and 122.
Oh, okay. Well, your heart rate responded correctly this time. Did you notice that? Oh my golly. Mike, how about you?
107, 03.
Brilliant job. Pamela?
Mine
Yes.
was screwed up because I stopped for a minute.
That's okay.
Called me from the basement.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Okay.
All right. Okay, fine. Okay, here we go, guys. Talking about what's happening on the next stage. So isn't it interesting how we do this and how we build up with these intervals? I just absolutely love it. And you guys play the game so well. And basically that's all it is. It's just playing the game and working and then pulling back and working and pulling back again. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. So this next stage will be similar. It will be similar. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to just be going up the ladder of success. So it's going to be 80, 85, 90, and then backing down 85 and 80. Now, on this stage, which is the 4th stage, we're going to try to hold the heart rate pretty much, where we need it. So what I'd like for you to do is now go to 80 RPMs and load the highest resistance you had on your last effort. So we're doing that right now. Now, this is what we're gonna do. This is the game this time. So 80 RPMs, the highest resistance you had on your last effort. We've got another 4-minute block of work. So we're gonna hold this for 1 minute. We're gonna hold this for 1 minute. So we're gonna see what happens. Highest resistance, 1 minute at 80. Most of you will not achieve what you just told me the heart rate was, right? It's gonna take more RPM to get there. So what I'm gonna have you do is, Stacy, we're gonna be looking for 122, 124 all the way through the stage. Not yet, as we start accelerating. So Mike will do the best job you can, somewhere between the 103 and 107. That's absolutely great. Kimmy, we're gonna try to lift this up just a little bit higher than 103. Okay, great. Susie, 115, 107 to 115, that's a little bit of a variance. So let's go with like about 112, 113, 14, 15. Let's stay above that 107 number. Polina, you're gonna work your RPM the best you can. No worries there. Susan, play the game if you want, okay? Just play the game if you want. Pamela, just do the best you can, okay? Do the best you can with the resistance you have. All righty, so now it's time to go to 85 RPMs. 85 RPMs, let's bring it up. So now this 4-minute block of work, okay? Now, what I want you to do is stay here for the next 38 seconds at 85. We'll check in with the heart rates. So what we're trying to do is achieve those heart rates that I just suggested. You may get there at 90. You may get there somewhere in between the 85 and 90. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get those heart rates and hold those heart rates. We're not going to go higher, and we're going to try not to go lower. Great. All righty, 13 seconds to go. And when we go to 90, that's where we're going to achieve those heart rates. So we might have to start dropping that RPM down and then bringing that RPM up. Let's go now. 90 RPMs, 2 minutes to the end of the stage. Now, your job is to keep an eye on your heart rate, right? Okay, and let me know once you've achieved those numbers that we just talked about. Norma, 81 is great for you. No higher than 81, 82, something like that. And once you've achieved the heart rates that we just talked about, so Stacy, once you get up to that 122, 124 numbers, then you may have to slow it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 RPMs, okay? We're trying to maintain the heart rate now. Does that make sense to everybody? We're not lifting the heart rate anymore. We've already lifted it. Now we're just trying to maintain it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Except for Kimmy, might be coming up higher. Yeah, okay. Pamela, real quick, what's your heart rate?
118.
118, great. Okay, great. Stacy, real quick, what's your heart rate?
122.
122, okay. So let's try to keep it at 122, 123, 124. If it starts to come up past 124, then we need to slow the RPM, okay? Susan, where's your heart rate?
114.
114, good. Susie, where's your heart rate?
107.
107, okay.
108.
Okay, good, that's good. Kimmy, where's your heart rate?
106 at 29.
Okay, 29, wow. Okay, Mike, where's your heart rate?
103.
103, that's good. Norma, where's your heart rate, sweetie?
82.
82, okay, you're doing great. Polina, where's your heart rate, honey?
It was 111.
That's awesome, kiddo. Stay there, kiddo, stay there. 15 more seconds to go. Are you staying with those heart rates? Are you staying with those heart rates? Yeah, Pamela, you got an eye on that, don't you? Where's your heart rate right now?
I'm
What?
120.
Okay, 120, good, good, good. Okay, 3, 2, recover. Good job, good job. 70 RPMs. Oh my gosh, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? So we found the number we wanted to work with, and we tried to achieve it again and just hold it, and just hold it. No more down and up, just hold it. So that's really great aerobic endurance, isn't it? Really able to keep yourself under that tension and keep that heart rate consistent just by slightly slowing down. That's perfect. That's where we want it. That's where we want it. Kimmy, tell me what your heart rate was at the very end.
108.
108. Okay, good. How was your RPM? Were you able to get to 90?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we just have a little over 1 minute to go on the recovery. So we're gonna do the same thing again. You are 34 minutes into class. You're saturated with oxygen, obviously, because the heart rate didn't keep climbing when we were at 90, right? So you've kind of met those zone 2 opportunities as close to them as you possibly can. Good, good. And remember what zone 2 feels like. We could carry on a conversation, a nice conversation, not a long conversation, just a nice conversation before breath. That's your effort level that you should be at. And that's what we want. We want to be working with oxygen. Good. All right. 35 seconds to go. I revisit zone 2 all the time. I love zone 2 training. You know that. Zone 3 training is fun. Zone 4 training is funner. Yeah. Zone 5 training is really fun, but we could only be there for a short while. So this is this is what we're doing here. Okay, 15 seconds to go. We're going to go back to the 80 RPM, same resistance you had on your last effort. Tell me, Stacey, what your heart rate is now.
110.
Yeah, good. Okay, here we go. 80 RPMs again. 80 RPMs again. Now we're going to add a little time. That was a 4-minute block of work before. This is going to be 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's see how we can do it. Okay, so you got to use your breath control through this as well. Okay, we're at 80 RPMs. Great job. Same resistance. Kimmy, are you going to 29 again? Okay, good, good. All right, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it works. This is perfect class for Saturday. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Great, 30 seconds to go at 80 RPMs. And then we're gonna start lifting the RPM up. Good. Susie, where's your heart rate?
103.
103, coming up pretty quickly. Okay, great. That's good, that's good. That's efficiency. That you may think that's not efficiency, but that's efficiency at this point in the class. 10 seconds to go. Great job. All right, now we're getting ready to lift 85 RPMs. Let's go now. Let's do it. It's just easier to lift up these 5 RPM blocks of work, 5 RPM blocks. Just easier to get it to 85 and hold 85. Great. Okay, so we have 45 seconds here before we make some decisions. Okay, we're going to make an educated decision as we go to 90 because we're going to keep an eye on that heart rate. So it'll be interesting because we stayed at that 90 RPMs for 2 minutes. Everyone did great. Let's see, as we add time, if we are able to hold the heart rate consistent. So Stacey, does that make sense for you there?
Yep.
Okay, where is your heart rate now?
117.
117. Okay, great. Kimmy, where's your heart rate now?
103.
103. Okay, great. Susie, where's your heart rate now?
104.
104. All right, now here we go. Start lifting towards 90. Lifting towards 90. Maybe see if you can hold 90. Pamela, where's your heart rate?
116.
Okay, good. Mike, where's your heart rate?
104.
Good. Stacy, where is it now?
118.
Okay, good. Kimmy, your heart rate.
104.
Susan, where's your heart rate?
114.
Okay. Helena, where's your heart rate?
107.
Good. Susie, where's your heart rate now?
108.
Good. It's coming up. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Norma, where's your heart rate?
84.
Okay, honey. Be careful. You may want to slow down just a little bit, okay? We don't want to lift it too much higher than that.
Okay.
All righty, kiddos. Okay. We're 1 minute into 90. Is everyone working where they need to work right now? Staying under those, except for Kim. Kimmy's continuing to lift her heart rate up. That's the game we're playing with Kimmy. But everyone else, Stacy, where's your heart rate?
122.
Okay, now be careful, Stacy. You may want to slow down like 1 or 2 RPMs, okay? Susan, where's your heart rate?
115.
Good. Pamela, where's your heart rate?
119. It was 123 a minute ago, and I slowed down a bit.
That's good. That's good. So you know how to play that game. Good job. Susie, where's your heart rate?
107.
Okay, stay there, honey bun. Mike, where's your heart rate?
104.
104, good job, Mike. Kalina, where's your heart rate?
108.
108, good girl. Kimmy, where's your heart rate?
108.
All right, stay here, guys. You're at 90 RPM. Stacy, what's happening?
Well, I'm at 85, it is 124.
124, don't go, you can even go down lower if you want. If you want to stay at 124, great. If you can stay at 85 and keep your heart rate 124, excellent. Make sense? Yeah, okay, great. Pamela, where are you?
It was 121 a minute ago.
Okay, yes, I know, you said that before. Now, where is it now?
121.
121, okay, stay there, kiddo. Good. Everyone's doing great. Susan, where's your heart rate?
119 at 90.
Oh, that's great. Norma, where's your heart rate, sweetheart?
86.
Good. Oh, honey, okay, not much higher. Don't try to go any higher. Susie, I know, did you pull back?
Yeah,
That's
I'm at
okay.
110.
That's okay. Good. 10 seconds to go, guys. Stay right where you are if you're keeping your parameters right where we need it as far as heart rate goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Good job. 70 RPMs. Check in with your heart rate. Nice job, everybody. We've got 2 minutes to recover before we start again. Okay, we just have a short one at the very end, Pamela. That's all. Okay, great. And Stacy, 124 was your highest?
It touched 125.
And then, but you stayed at 85.
No, I reduced it to,
Good. That was good, Stacy. That was good. So yeah, so we play the RPM game, we play the heart rate game, we play the zone game. There's so many ways to do it. Kimmy, what was your heart rate at the end?
110. I had to go to 90.
That's okay. That's perfect. I love it. It was at 110?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful job. Highest heart rate, Susan?
120.
That was perfect. Norma, highest heart rate you achieved?
80, 85.
And how'd you feel there? Okay.
Maybe it was 86. Yeah, it was a challenge.
It was a challenge. And what RPM were you riding at that point?
Pardon me.
What was your cadence? What was your RPM? Was it 80 or 85?
It was, I think it was about 83.
Good job. That was great. That's great, Norma. That's great. Susie, your highest heart rate at the end?
110.
110. So it didn't go, yeah, you said 110 when you pull back. That's right. That's good. Okay, honey, are you okay? How's your hip?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, Pamela, you can be done if you want. We're gonna just do one more short little block and then we'll be done. Are you doing okay? Your head doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good.
Keep it under 125.
Well, that's great. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. Last 90 seconds of class. So what we want to do is we want to go to our warm-up gear +1. Kimmy, you can go back to the highest resistance you used on the last effort. I think most of us are warm-up gear +1, right? Where most of us are there. Stacy, you're a little bit higher than that, aren't you?
no, I'm at 31. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go. We got 90 RPMs for 90 seconds. That's it. 90 RPMs for 90 seconds. So you guys have done 1 minute, you've done 2 minutes at 90, you have done 3 minutes. Some of you have done 3 minutes at 90 with effort level being where we wanted it to be today. Now we're just finishing up for 90 seconds. That's all. We've got 1 more minute to ride at 90. Let's see what we can do to that heart rate in 90 seconds. And let's see how different it will be compared to those longer blocks of work. Great job. Excellent job. All right, so you just have a little over, you're almost there, guys. You're almost there. 45 seconds to ride. That's it. Through Hall Saturday. Your week is almost done. You've done a fabulous job. Showing up consistently makes such a huge difference. Great job. All right, 30 seconds to go. If that heart rate's coming too high, Stacy, where is it?
117.
117, that's beautiful. Pamela, where's your heart rate?
114.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Susan, where's your heart rate?
113.
113. Norma, where's your heart rate?
81, 82.
Good job. Susie, where's your heart rate?
108.
4, 3, 2, you're done. Pull it all the way back and let go of all resistance. Don't worry about 70. Mike, where was your heart rate at the end?
107, I bumped 90.
Yay! What a great job today for you. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Good job. Kimmy, what was your heart rate at the end?
106.
Well, that was great, sweetie. And you were at 90, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. And Polina, how about you, honey?
It was 103.
And how was your RPM? Fastest RPM?
Well, 80. I touched 85, but
That's okay. That's good for you. That's really good for you.
thank you.
Congratulations, you guys. Unbelievable job today. Thank you so much. Efforts were fantastic. Always, always ready to achieve success. And I absolutely love that about you guys. So wonderful job, everybody. Everyone's heart rate is dropping back. Stacy, I see you looking at your heart rate.
Yeah, it got to 121 at the end, and now it's back to, I don't know, 109.
109 already. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So as we start to build these heart rates at the beginning of class, I mean, sometimes we feel like we're running against, you know, a heavy wind, we're running against a current. I mean, it's sometimes it just feels like we're never going to get there. Then the heart rate gets there, it plateaus out, and you just keep pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back. Cardiovascular training, making the heart rate muscle stronger. Excellent job, you guys. Staying within the parameters of 80 to 90, brilliant. Couldn't be better. All right, shake it out. Hands shake, arms drop, shoulder roll up, back and down. Good job. Inhaling in, reaching up, and exhaling all the way down. Lacing our fingers behind us, walking our shoulders back. And it's just like anything else you do. If you do the same thing again and again, exactly the same thing, you start to plateau. You don't get any stronger. You don't get any more efficient. Sweep it forward, lace together. But we do the same thing with the 80 to 90 RPMs, but we change up how we get to those heart rate levels. And that's why you guys are so successful. Right. Great. We train in different ways. Reach up and flow down. Good. Left arm comes across the chest, stretching out through the upper back. Good work. Excellent job. We're going to reach straight up, left arm from left shoulder, bend the elbow, guide the elbow up, stretching out here. Great work, guys. Release it out, shoulder roll if you want. Good. And right arm comes across the chest. Wonderful job.
So I have a question about finding a personal trainer. Do you look for the facility that, you know, is near you, or do you look for the trainer first? And how do you find a good one?
That's a good question for Pamela, Kimmy, whoever has a personal trainer. That's right. How did you find your personal trainer?
I found mine originally came from the gym I used to be at, the CrossFit gym. And then she was training me at home over COVID. And she more recently switched gyms and I went down there.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to like it. It's hard. I think getting recommendations from people. That's what I would find. Either a facility you trust or ask people you know. And then try it out. Do a tryout session because not all trainers are right for all people.
Right.
Yeah, they have such different styles.
Yeah. You have to find someone that gets that you have Parkinson's and that works with us. And mine was fabulous like that. She worked on little muscles in my feet. She's helped improve my walking. And but it was hard. Like then when I wasn't using her for a while, I tried 3 or 4 and they were awful. Each one was awful. So just stay, you gotta stay persistent as well.
Oh wow.
May not
okay. Reach, come off the saddle, reach up and back. Susan's way ahead of us as far as bringing your feet parallel to the floor. That was great. That was great. Kimmy, do you want to talk us through how you chose your personal trainer?
this is the second one I've had. The first one worked me way too hard and I was really uncomfortable.
Mhm.
This guy is at my neurologist. My neurological chiropractor,
Mhm.
and he gets the whole neurology thing. Stuff that's, we do foot to toe walking and stepping over things. And so I think finding somebody who gets Parkinson's like that is really important.
Mhm. I agree. That's great. That's great. Okay, if you're ready, go ahead and sit to the saddle and be mindful as we step off the bike. Stacy, I wonder if you could find a a physical therapist and a not a physical therapist, personal trainer who is someone who knows the big program, the loud program. That might be somebody who has kind of gone through that, and that they would get Parkinson's at that point too. However, having said that, let me just back up for a minute. Step forward, left foot, back right, hamstring stretch. Stacy, if you walk into it, what? You have to leave, Mike? Okay. Thanks for coming to me.
Stacy, it was nice seeing you.
Yeah, it was great to see you yesterday.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Let's cross over. So, but if you walk into a gym, Stacy, nobody's gonna believe you have Parkinson's disease. So, I mean, you're gonna have to really, have someone who is, believes you and understands the things that you're going through. And I wonder if maybe Phil, he's using that personal trainer out at Health Fit right now.
Right.
Maybe he would be a good place for you to start kind of getting his opinion, you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah. And it doesn't have, I don't know. Now, Kimmy and Pamela, you both have, no, Kimmy, you have a male personal trainer, right? And Pamela, you have female, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Susan, do you use a personal trainer at all? Susan?
Yes, I do. I found mine at the gym before the pandemic, a couple years before the pandemic. And I took him to my my physical therapist that I see once a year at the Parkinson Center, who's a 30-year veteran, who's wonderful. And they have a real hard time finding, they have a hard time servicing the whole population here. And they have a hard time finding physical therapists to work with their population at home. And so I took him, and the physical therapist really liked him, and he was very interested in learning. So she refers him, and he can communicate with her. And he's also, I really like his personality.
Mhm.
So it's an important relationship for me. And he's very flexible and adaptable, because my capacity goes up and down for exercise, but he's always pushing me as much as he can where I am, while making it tolerable.
Right.
And so I feel like he's invested in my well-being, and he can always communicate with the physical therapist, and he's interested in learning. So, but also well-grounded in training, but
The
as a
mechanics.
personal trainer.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
great. Wow, you found like it sounds like you've got a great fit there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good.
Good. Good. I'm really glad to hear all these success stories, that's for sure. Yeah. So Stacy, do you think that you will be doing that? Do you think? Susie, you have a personal trainer too, right?
Yeah, I do. I've been working with her for maybe over 15 years. And she's fabulous, fabulous, very intuitive, very knowledgeable. I just got lucky.
Good. Good, good, good. Yeah.
I also work with mine on Zoom.
Oh, you
Since-
do?
Since the pandemic, he left the gym, he opened his own gym. And because of my immune suppression, since the pandemic, we've worked on Zoom, because he also likes to box.